What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. So the battle rap streets is lit right now. Sue Surf dropped a bombshell that we're gonna be talking about for a few days now, especially since I'm finna say something about the situation because I'm just gonna turn the heat up a little bit more. So I'm gonna address a few of the people that had something to say about this situation because there was a lot of sneak dissing going on, a lot of shots was being taken. And a lot of them were being taken at me also. See, they may have mentioned Piper Boy, they may have mentioned Three Letter Man, but the core nature of a lot of this stuff definitely also is based around me. And I'm gonna give you an example. So even Jimz fake self, right? He want to come on to the thing, and Jimz had something to say. I'm just gonna play a little clip of what he had to say. Listen.
Many niggas with real battle rap IQs.
You know, it's funny why the channel, why my shit got so much love over the years is because that whole I'm outside shit, because the whole shit we always had against bloggers is like, you know, you never see them at events, bullshit like that. Remember, we done talked about that for years, but me to be in the ring,
Jimz,
the building,
you
and
you
on
hear me?
camera,
Like, yo,
that's
no
why I
funny
got.
shit, right? Like, that's
Okay. Hold on. So this Jimz. So pay attention to what he said. He said, I started that. That's why I'm outside stuff, because the one thing we had against bloggers was that they never came to events. And okay, what you had about bloggers who didn't come to events. See, here's the thing. I'm that blogger when you hear them say he never came to an event. I'm that blogger because I set a trend that had never been done in battle rap blogging ever. I showed how I could be successful without ever attending an event. And I became the star of battle rap uh, without ever attending an event, without ever having any battle rap ties, without ever having any relationship with nobody in battle rap, rather a league, a battle rapper, a blogger, a club. I wasn't joined to none of that. But what they don't get, that came because the anointing of God over my life, that God made that possible for me, and why the very first blog I ever did went viral, even when I wasn't trying to. So I had created a lane in battle rap that had never been done before. Everybody's like, hey, who was this dude? Who was this dude? And I became the energy of battle rap for 5 years straight and counting, like even right now. Whether they want to accept it or admit it a lot or not, I became the energy of battle rap. And because of my personality and character, this is what they don't get. People like you and accept you based upon your personality and character, okay? And I brought something to the battle rap blogging game that wasn't here. I rap for real. I can sing for real. I'm a real comedian for real. But I'm also from the streets for real. I come from that life for real. I was the leader of my own gang for real. I sold a lot of big drugs in this city for real. I went to prison for 10 and a half years for real, as a result of the life I came behind. And y'all can see in a lot of my blogs, a lot of the people I got with me that vouching for my life and background, who certified guys in my city and where I'm at. Y'all saw all that. It's over 40 something people who I have had on my channel. 40 something different people I done had on my channel that y'all just know, okay? So when I did this was different because they working hard. But they ain't got what it takes. They ain't have personality and character, and neither can they relate to people. And keep it real. Who popped that real stuff? Who do you go to hear this real stuff? When you want to hear it real, who you gonna go to? And when you want to be entertained, who does it the best? When it comes to this battle rap blogging, let's just be real. So they jealousy. It was jealousy that they started trying to come at me because I was the energy. Remember, I don't know none of them dudes. I was just being me, doing something that ain't never been done. Okay? Plus, I was educating, teaching people about the gospel. Right? Now, and what I continue to do to this very day, which reminds me, trust in the Lord Jesus Christ and everything could go well with you in your life. They had never seen that before. Like, dang, a Christian blogger and this dude multi-talented like that, relatable, down to earth. So everybody wanted a piece of the pie. This dude right here, he was jealous. If anybody know the history, I didn't even know who he was. Never even heard about him. In fact, it was Piper Boy who put me up on him when Piper Boy reached out to me and let me know, hey, dude and them on Twitter disrespecting you. I didn't know who it was. I don't even go on Twitter. I didn't even know nothing about that. I went and saw it, and true enough, it was him and Butterfly. I didn't even know his name was Butterfly. I was calling him Vaderfly. You know what I'm saying? I said, who is Vaderfly? They were like, no, his name Butterfly. He a blogger. Him, Butterfly, and Chris Unbiased was going at me. I didn't know nothing about this, right? This was 5 years ago. Okay? But they didn't know they were talking against the wrong one. So I got the bombing on them. Then they hushed them. And now they saying like, oh. Let me tell you something crazy. Jim's so fake, it ain't even funny. So let me read you your rights, coward. Now, he's sitting on here, but he was jealous because my wave, it was dominating battle rap, dominating it. If anybody was watching Angry Fan at the time, remember Angry Fan started bringing me on his show and stuff because I was the energy of battle rap. Remember Angry Fan talked about it. He was like, nah, Truth Wave, crazy. If anybody heard that show and remember it, right? So people get to copying my stuff. They copying it all right now. I'm innovative. It is what it is. No big deal, though. We finna get off into some real stuff, though. Since he want to open his mouth and talk and post shade and sneak this, well, let me read you your rights and remind the people of the fraud and coward this dude is. This dude is so much hated while he's sitting up there trying to go against the bloggers with Surf. But didn't a rapper just check and didn't a rapper just check you not too long ago and told you shut your mouth and don't you mention and say nothing about them at all? Who was that who just said that about him? And no, it was Head Ice. Head Ice. And what he do? He come back on talking about to try to answer the Head Ice. He came out doing a blog trying to diss Head Ice to try to show how Head Ice wasn't good and rapping and all this, and Head Ice got the bombing on him. Like, you better watch your mouth. You already know I'm going to slap you when I see. Then he want to come on and try to talk about how he eating healthy now. He exercise a lot and be on the treadmill and drinking soy milk and eat beets and all this type of carrot massages, whatever the hell that is. What the hell is a carrot massage? And how he an oyster lover and he trying to practice meditating and reading Gandhi books and Buddhist books, and he ain't got no time for that negative energy in his life after you diss the man and the man come back and said he gonna crack your head. But now you trying to sit up here and go against bloggers and the same thing Surf's talking about you guilty of. Then you so much of a fake and fraudulent sucker, Surf dissing you knowing you on the platform. Surf clearly said out of his mouth the only two respected media platforms are Champion and Black Compass. He definitely know you a media guy and just let it be known you's a buster and sucker too. But you so much trying to get up under this man's wing, you so much trying to be acknowledged by him, you don't even get to seeing how the shade is pouring on you to show how much of a fraud you is. Then you so much of a backstabber. ARP took you under his wing. URL don't wanted nothing to do with you. ARP take you up under your wing, giving you plates after plates after plates when nobody else wanted you to even deal with you. The moment you got the opportunity to go on URL, you backstab the man and then try to diss him behind the scene. Then when you got to the URL thinking you was going to be some star, come to find out nobody in the community liked you. Now you're not getting placed from the URL no more. Then you go back and try to put up some things talking about, what's up, ARP? Like, man, you getting money and stuff over there? You couldn't call me? Hell no, I ain't going to call you fraud. No, for what? You wasn't thinking about me when you were trying to diss me when you thought you was finna get a free ride. Now they done dropped you off and pulled off on you. Now you want to remember me again. So now he back to being a blogger now. And now you want to say some stuff against the bloggers now. This dude is such a fraud. Let's go into more about how fraudulent this nigga is. Tell you something else that clown did. And remember, I didn't even know this dude. This was just a jealous rat nigga. So people were jealous of me. So you know they always trying to lie and retweet things and remix things. And they were very crafty and creative with what they were doing, right? So they put out a rumor and lie that I was in prison for beating up my baby mamas, right? So they put that out, and then they had it all computer programmed where, you know how you can get the app and make the computer sound like it's a real case and things like that. So they did all that. Now, this dude never publicly really mentioned me. So he decided to do it when that come out. And it's a complete lie. None of that was true at all, right? None of it. He do a whole blog on it. Oh, you beating up on your baby mama? Oh, you putting hands on a woman? And then call himself read me my rights. This coward. Like he really can handle me type stuff. Like, I'm sitting here like, first of all, you don't even know what you're talking about. None of that stuff they doing is saying is true. None of that never happened. I never went to jail for beating up on no woman. Never went to prison for beating up on no woman. Never went to jail for beating up on a woman. Never been fingerprinted. Never been talked to. None of that. Like, but he did it. But he wanted to use that to his advantage to try to put shame on me to make people not like me and watch me. So I bomb on the clown, something reckless. Him and Butterfly. That's why I will often always roast them clowns because of what they tried to do. Right? Well, let's just talk about this. This is how fake this dude is, right? So he had the whole year where everybody was just putting hands on him, beating them up, and it's all recorded. You see Goods whooping them on stage. You see the homeless man come up behind him and just floor him out in front of everybody. You also see he didn't want to fight Tech 9. Like just before Tech 9 died, Tech 9 wanted to fight him. Tech 9 couldn't stand him, wanted to fight him and everything. He didn't want no drama at all because he was doing a lot of stuff. Y'all know Jay Black rarely even, this was the bombshell right here. This was worse than anything. Y'all know Jay Black for the most part be laid back. Sometimes he do some foolery type stuff, but for the most part, he keeps to himself. He don't make it his business to destroy somebody. But he did when it came to Jimz. When he found out that Jimz was a racist, he made it his business to destroy Jimz. What do I mean by a racist? Do y'all know, but y'all knew people that Jimz is a full-blooded white man? His mother is fully white and Greek. His father is fully white and Greek, right? But he was uh, 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 impersonating a Hispanic. He had told people he was Hispanic, you know, part nigga. He was telling people he was Hispanic. Cortez accepted him as being a Hispanic. In all his battles, even though he was fully white, he was using the Hispanic card to call people niggas and use the word niggas all through his battles in surrounding himself around black folks, because you know Hispanics is looked at as being also called the brown people. So they looked at as also being niggas too, even though he was fully white. So he's saying that he could pass as being Hispanic. So he dropped his nationality of who he was born from with his mom and father, and he picked up the nationality of being Hispanic. In all his battles, he started calling people niggas and brothers niggas, knowing he was fully white. This is facts. No lie. If anybody's been following this, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Jay Black took it upon himself, right? Jay Black started investigating whatever information he found out about. He looked up and he found it, And true enough, this dude was fully white. So Jay Black took the whole thing, did the whole linking, clipping, editing, the whole history, and he ran it down to Rome. Because, you know, he didn't want to put himself out there like that at first. He gave it to Rome DMV to break down after he walked Rome DMV through it and told him how to lay it out. Him and Tech Nine did the whole, well, it was Jay Black who did everything. Jay Black did everything. He give it to Rome. Rome expose it. It blow Rome up. Rome get like 70, 80. That thing like 100,000 views on it, right? Exposing Jim for being a white dude. Jim get mad about it. Now he want to fight Rome. After everybody done put hands on him, he get mad because not only did Jay Black prove it, but he put the pictures up showing his mother, showing his father. He got mad at that and tried to come at Rome for it. Like, no, he put pictures of my family up, my mother, my father. No, you was mad because you was exposed. You was exposed of being a white man and had a lot of apologizing to do for calling brothers niggas all these years, knowing you were full-blooded white. That's what dude did. That's what this clown did. So he was calling everybody niggas. Ever since he been exposed on being a white man, now in his battles, he never say the N-word at all no more. And you sitting up here trying to talk, and you sitting up here trying to go against people, and you sitting up here trying to act like you some stand-up real dude. You was a fake, fraudulent, lame sucker. You disgraced your family. Yeah, you disgraced your heritage. You disgraced the name of your mother, the name of your father. And then it makes even matter worse. You so much of a fraud. He wear these shirts, stop being dirty. How dirty is that? You reject the bloodline of your own mama. You rejected the bloodline of your own father. You was ashamed of being who you are, that they created you in love. You so much of a fraud. Yeah, we're going to talk about this fake nigga. You so much of a fraud. Y'all know what else this clown did? This clown sat here and watched his father get beat up. He had a fight with a guy that beat him up. This cow would go get his father to help him. His father come to his defense to help him to fight the guy. Then the guy beat his father ass in front of his face, and he didn't even help his father. Who don't help their father? And let's keep in mind, people, he got a real father. You know, a father who been with your mama your whole life. That's the father he have. His father ain't got no outside children. His father been faithful to his mama their whole life. His father is married to his mama. His father dressed up like Santa Claus every Christmas and get them peppermints and treats and corn. His father drive them to all type of carnivals and camping. Parents conference media terrible. Parents conference meetings. His father gave him allowances. His father taught him about the birds and the bees. His father taught him how to shave his beard. His father tried to teach him how to fight. That ain't been working out for him at all. Another thing, the only person on his resume he beat up is Rome DMV. And according to Rome, he did that without his knowledge. He snuck him, so that don't even count. But this man had a real father. Who watched a real loving father get beat up and don't even help? Who don't help? If I was his father, I would have whipped his ass when we got home. Because that's a rule you must know. If I'm your father and you came and got me to fight your battle for you after you fought the person, then the person you fought whooped my ass and you standing there watching it happen and you don't help me. Oh yeah, we getting you getting it when I get home. Ain't that real? Imagine you getting beat up in front of your grown son and he don't help you. This ain't no boxing ring. This is a street fight. And he don't help you when you getting hands put on you. Man, please. Man, please. You sound crazy. But that's what he did to his own father. You talking about a fraud. Look how fake this nigga is. So he went against his own bloodline. Then he called himself wanting to be accepted by the blacks, only to then be calling us niggas when he really a white dude. And he doing it with all his passion. He feeling it. But you want to sit here and talk. Dude, don't you ever talk about nobody, dog. Stop being dirty. You should eat them damn shirts. Eat them. Eat them like a goat. Eat them like a damn goat. Put some of your, roll it up in a damn tortilla since you wanted to be a Hispanic so bad. Roll them, stop being dirty shirts up in a damn tortilla, put some taco sauce on it and eat the damn thing. Eat it. You damn Grecian. He a Grecian. Which means you know what the Grecians do. You know what the Roman Empire was about. He's a Grecian. look at this real Spartan. Look at this. He's a Spartan. Trying to talk about somebody. You so weak. Ain't even get up out of here. Got his ass whooped all year and then gonna turn to vegetables. These dudes are terrible, man. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. You're a lame, dog. How you dare you talk about anybody? You ain't got the balls to talk about nobody, dude. You was a sucker sitting there trying to go against the bloggers, and here you is one yourself, but you the fakest out of any blogger. Out here, man. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.